Good Monday morning, everyone. Coming in, hanging out. Right. All right. Around the yard we go. All right. Sounds like perfect. My eyes. Hey, hey, Tiffany. Morning. Of course, I have this share link referral thing on StreamYard, and it blocks the the most recent comment. This moment, I don't know what she said. There we go. The weekend was fun. We had Panda's dance recital. That turned out really cute. To me, they did excellent. It might not have been 100% perfect, but they're kids. They're having fun. So, you know what? That's all that matters. Oh, there's a bat.
Good morning. What's this share your referral link over here?
I don't know. But it's irritating. It's like right over
to share your link for StreamYard so people can get discounts. Morning, Tiffany. Tiffany liked where my camera was in one of my short videos. She didn't want to be on camera. She wanted Jesus songs. And how can I deny her Jesus? She got me this morning. I said, why you want Jesus songs? She said, because he's the reason I'm here. Duh. I don't know how to get rid of that either. Or how to see the chat. Anybody here other than Tiffany?
well, this show too, but
Well, it got shared. Somehow or another it shared it, but it won't go away.
I don't know. I know, but the cinnamon roll is really good.
What cinnamon roll?
The overnight oats.
Oh, you got one of those? Cool. The maple pancake wasn't too bad. I think I'm not going to let them sit as long in the refrigerator before I drink them, though. Because the longer they sit, the thicker they get.
Hey, Thunder.
Hey, Miss Thunder, how are you doing? Yeah, StreamYard has changed, and I don't like it. Oh, well.
So ever since I switched to this type of container instead of that plastic one, to me I think it's a difference.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Tiffany, I got your comment on my video. She liked my accessory where I have my camera clipped to the brim of my hat. I wonder if I got a city. I can't switch it there. Uh,
Oh, we got turkeys. I know it's back feeling like fall around here. And we got all weather.
I don't know how to get rid of that referral link thing.
Me neither.
Unless it's something you got clicked when you were sitting up.
Probably.
Unless it's something that got clicked when you're sitting up. State Trooper. Hey, buddy. Oh, Lordy. Because I tried to turn vertical to see if it would move it, but it doesn't really. There's Miss Denise.
I am heading to work.
I'm headed to class.
Hey, Miss Denise.
I got this week for.
Gardening is
I got.
so much. Cool.
She said she got her garden planted for now.
Yep.
I've got this week is practice. Next week is my TSOPs, and then technical, which is the technical scope of practice assessments, and then the next week is the final exam. So I got today and 2 more weeks. So we shall see how we do. Right now I got like a 80 overall in the class. Which I hate to say it, what you learn in the class and what you do in the field are normally completely opposite. Because there's not a EMT course in this world that can cover every scenario in the field, and probably 9 out of 10 scenarios in the field do not go to way the book shows that it's supposed to. So there's always that part. Denise, I've got something. I don't know what I got. I got something. Ha ha ha. As long as I can get past this class before I catch a hospital stay, I'll be good. But I've made it far enough through. Stevie and John said they'd let me finish one way or the other. And if I had to do everything in the hospital. They pretty much said they'd come to the hospital and go through the TSOPs with me. And then I can do the test right there in the hospital bed. If that was to happen. Let's see if anybody can figure out why this next road I'm turning on is called Cemetery Road.
Hey, Miss Paula.
Hey, Miss Paula. Right there is the reason.
It's got 2 cemeteries on it.
Got that one. Oh, they paved this. It's nice. Oh, that's the house that burnt a few weeks back.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
You really expect them to know?
They're supposed to. Bird.
There's another cemetery. There's cows.
I don't want to get whatever.
Let's make them famous. There's a cow. Since we're in town, but also in the country, show the cows off in town. Hmm. I don't see Bethel being 1 mile from Willie's house. I guess that's to get to the middle of town.
Yeah. Depends on where they start that.
I got to turn the AC back on.
Mhm.
Somebody was cold this morning, so I had to turn the heat on.
Come on, River City, get on my way. Taking ages to turn.
Yep. Now I'm following a flatbed truck with nothing on it. If I'm not home when you get home, I'll probably be at Kenneth Pond.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Paula says it's a good thing we didn't go camping. I wonder why.
Hmm.
Denise, right now it's like 50 degrees outside here.
You should have take weather and whatever zip code.
Yeah. I don't know, Nightbot left me. I got divorced by Nightbot.
The weather 278
Paula said it had been cold and wet up there when they were camping.
Hmm.
Yeah, turning it vertical really doesn't help either.
No, but it also helps me find the arrows I can expose.
Yeah. Tomorrow will be cooler.
Uh-oh. That's a Kit Kat.
Bethel, 51. Southwest at 5. Nope, that's what my truck shows is 51. Maybe my truck's halfway right. %58% humidity.
Oh.
Yeah, Miss Paula, we would have loved to have seen you, but Panda had a dance recital this weekend, and she did phenomenal.
Yep.
I couldn't brag on her enough right now.
Yep. They all did good. It's cute. So it matters. And they somebody had fun.
One of them cried her little eyes out when that curtain opened, but
Yeah. Do you want to keep this going?
I can.
All right. So I need
I mean, I got an hour before I have to go in, so I can keep it going for an hour.
All right. Well, everyone, thank you for coming in.
Ooh, I'm sorry, Paula.
Oh no.
Maggie Valley will do that to you.
Hmm.
The up, down, all around in the North Carolina mountains will do that to you.
Definitely. Well, y'all have a good day. I'll either hop back and chat later. But
All right. See ya.
nah, if I can figure out how to get out. There we go.
Oh, no, it's just backlash. Yep. Which I unfortunately, Paula, cannot travel too far right now. I don't know how many, if y'all seen my live stream I did on Thursday, but last Monday in EMT class, I was playing around with a 12-point lead, which is basically an EKG. It tells the paramedics what your heart's doing and stuff to send a early warning to the hospital. Mine happened to show that I've had a heart attack recently. And it read bad enough that I was referred by my instructor to a cardiologist. I went to a cardiologist Wednesday. One, he asked me to lose a little bit of weight. Two, he went ahead and told them to schedule me for a stress test and an echocardiogram. Both of those are in June because that was the soonest they could see me for it. They did tell me that if I start having increased shortness of breath, if I start getting tired really quick, or if I have any pain, discomfort, or weird feelings in my chest, I need to go to the ER and tell them I'm pretty much having a heart attack, or that I feel like I've had a mini heart attack. Um, it did kind of show that I've had some mini heart attacks in the past, or what they call flash attacks, where it hits and releases just as fast as it hits. It's not been a significant heart attack yet. Um, so the next few months going forward for me are going to be a lot of, they've put me on a low carb. He said no carb, but I'm doing low carb. I can't, no carb is absolutely terrible for me to try to find to do. I'm trying to keep my carbs under 100 grams of carbs a day. And come this Wednesday, I'm going to drop that down to 75 grams a day. Which has been a major diet change for me. Um, so I am trying to lose weight, and hopefully that will help some. So we'll see. No, actually, he did say Coke Zero was okay because it has no added sugars, which means there's no carbohydrates in it. He said Sprite Zero and Coke Zero were two of the best best sodas I could drink. And of course, Sprite Zero is better than Coke Zero. So he did recommend that if I wanted a soda, either Sprite Zero or Coke Zero would have been the two that I could drink. I am trying to get away from the Coke Zero because it has a lot of caffeine. Which I had already started drinking the Coke Zeros or the Sprite Zeros, trying to drop the sugar in the first place and still get the caffeine that I wanted. Now I'm trying to do all water because Gatorade Zero is actually a good one too. It doesn't have much in the along the lines of carbohydrates either. I've got a couple of options I can do. It's just going to be rather tough, to say the least. One thing I will say that since I started, one thing I will say that since I started this whole food tracker thing since Wednesday, I need to find some food with fiber in it or a fiber supplement because even the salads I've been eating don't seem to have any fiber. I will say Wednesday, when I got home from the doctor, I stepped on the scale in our bathroom. It was 272.8. So might as well say 273 pounds. Last night, right before I went to bed, I stepped on the scale. It was 267. So that's still like 6 pounds down in what, 5 days? He wants me to lose 10 pounds a month between now and July 2nd, which would be right at 30 pounds. I will say I have definitely, I didn't realize it, but over the last month and a half to 2 months, I've gained like 20 pounds. So I'm attempting to lose some weight. We'll see how it goes. I did buy an app that I downloaded on my phone. It's called Food Abby, FOODABI. And you pretty much plug in that you want a low carb diet and you want to lose X amount of weight. You put in your weight, your height, your age, and your sets and all that. And when you put all that in, it pops up a meal plan and everything for you. I will have to see what I can. Once I get paid this week, I have to see what that meal plan is for a week and see what I can come up with for eating breakfast, lunch, supper, and snacks for the next little bit. Something else I'm trying to do is I want to get on a more consistent breakfast, lunch, supper time frame, which with my job, it's kind of hard, but I am going to try to get better at that. The worst thing is having to go into a store and no honey buns, no bags of chips, no candy bars, no cinnamon rolls, stuff like that. But kind of like today, I did a oats overnight packet, which is like a oatmeal mixed with I mixed it with almond milk, and great, yeah, it's like 25 or 30 carbs, but it gets my body going there for the morning. And then for lunch, I'll probably go down to Sheets and grab me a salad, and then tonight I'll pretty much do something carnivore wise. Do all meat supper. The other big thing that I'm having to learn is portion control. That's been my big thing is portion. Because I was probably eating enough for two or three people. So we'll see how that goes. Oh man, you better get to stepping. The light turned green and you got a big 18 wheeler coming at you. uh, Miss Denise, hopefully by next February when we go up to CatCon, if you can make it down for CatCon, I'm hoping by then I will be less than 200 pounds. I'm starting, and my high was 270 on this past Wednesday. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll be down 70 or 80 pounds by then. We never really ate a lot of pasta or bread around our house. And I despise bringing a sandwich to work with me. I haven't liked eating a sandwich since I was in grade school. That was a heck of a turn signal. But now, like the corn, rice, potatoes, stuff like that, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, potato chips, honey buns, stuff like that. Yeah, I would eat them like crazy. Just cutting out the sweets is popcorn is a big thing. I can't have popcorn right now. That's a major red flag food. But see, I would go in and probably cook enough popcorn for 3 people. I'd sit there and eat the whole big bowl by myself. So popcorn is a no-no. If I do eat it, it's going to have to be in moderation or on a cheat day. And I found out that green beans don't have much fiber or anything in them. And we'll eat a lot. We would buy, gravy. We'd do gravies, mashed potatoes. I do want to go buy a couple of spaghetti squash for later this week to have some spaghetti with that way. Because surprisingly, I do like spaghetti squash. Cut them down the center, put some olive oil on them, and cook them. And yeah, what fiber bars do you get? And you might have to after you do your comment, put a period in the next comment so it'll bump it up where I can see it. I don't know why there's a share your referral link bubble right over chat, but there is. So I'm having to wait till the next. When somebody says a chat, I got to wait till the next chat to see it. Oh, you can't find them now. I was thinking about there's a vitamin shop in Greenville. I was thinking about going there to see if there was like a fiber powder or something that that might be low carb that I can mix with my water 1 or 2 times a day to get some fiber intake that way. Or if they had something like a fiber, like an all natural fiber bar, or even going to get something like some Special K cereal or fiber type cereals. Excuse me. See what I can come up with that way. One of my biggest things this weekend was drinking enough water. I didn't drink nowhere near enough water because I am right now. I've got it set to where I want to drink at least 1 gallon a day, and I might be getting half a gallon a day, if that. My Sunbelt. Yeah, I'm gonna do some research today for fiber bars. I hate to know what they're gonna do to my stomach, but we'll go from there. Hey, Sandy Toes. I hope you're doing well. Coastal's already made it to work. She is, and Panda's already been dropped off at school. We are talking about the fact that Backlash has had pretty much a series of many heart attacks and how to eat healthy and lose weight. I probably need more than 2 liters because of the fact that I sweat profusely. All I got to do is I can go to my mother-in-law's house and sit on the couch and start sweating because she keeps the temperature around 78, 79 in the house. So anything up over about 75, I start sweating. And that can be from just sitting there. So I don't even have to get up and do anything. I'm glad you're doing good, ma'am. I'm trying to do good. He did not say anything to me about cholesterol as of right now, but he didn't do any blood work or anything either. He just told me he'd lose weight and come back for the stress test and the echocardiogram. Red Bell. Is that the little cheese things? Red bell peppers. And dark chocolate. I don't like dark chocolate. I don't know about the salt on the tongue. Whew. Yeah, we need to get a garden, but I don't have anywhere good to put a garden. The backyard is the best place, but there's so much shade back there that the garden don't grow. And over in front of my barn, I'm gonna have to bring some topsoil in to level it off before I can do a garden. Yeah. I've been put on I've pretty much been put in on a low carb diet and told to lose about 30 pounds between now and July 4th. Jesus, I'm tired. I started on a low carb on Wednesday, and right now I'm down like 5 or 6 pounds already. I've been losing about a pound a day. Because Wednesday I was like 273 pounds, and last night right before bed I was 265, which I know that's the worst time you're not supposed to weigh before bed. You're supposed to weigh when you're fasting in the morning. And probably also not supposed to weigh with clothes on. I have never cared for asparagus. I have about 60 more to go, 65 pounds to go to reach my goal. I want to get down to 200. Now, something I do need to do is I need to find me a gym that I can start going to. That's good, Sandy. Normally in the mornings I'm so busy trying to get Panda ready and out the door and get myself ready for bed. I forget to weigh before I go to bed or go back to bed. 154 pounds. I could pick you up and tote you, Sandy. 6'2", so I think they said 180 to 190 is ideal weight for me. which I'd be happy in the low around 200. Just get up right here. That's a good way to do it. We probably need to get us a new scale at the house. I'm only 6 inches taller than you, half a foot. Sandy would come up to about my beard. See, Coastal is 4 inches shorter than you, Sandy. I think Coastal's 5'2", 5'1", 5'2", somewhere in there. I'm like a foot taller than her. Panda is right at 4 foot tall now. 7 years old and 4 foot tall. She's just about big enough to go on the big rides at a amusement park. So more than likely next summer we're going to try to get her somewhere like King's Dominion or somewhere like that. That ought to be a fun trip. Might take her somewhere like Busch Gardens. Because if we go to Williamsburg and do Busch Gardens, we got Busch Gardens on one side of the road, and then the next day on the other side of the road, you have Water Country USA, or vice versa. Miss Paula. Red light. I about missed it. Cool, cool, Sandy. We'll have to see if there's a U.S. left in 5 years. Some people swear our current president is doing a great job with finances. Some are saying that we're going to go into a Great Depression. We'll see. What is it? The Alabama song, Song of the South? We were so poor that we couldn't tell. That's about us. Wall Street could fall, I wouldn't know the difference. Five years you'll be here, you don't know where you'll call home. I got a back bedroom that's free. You're welcome to move into it. Nah, you're not distracting me. I was behind the 18-wheeler and didn't see it till he blew through it. Hey, Coastal's back. Well, Firefly could stay in, could bunk with Panda. And if nothing else, hopefully by then I'll have me a nice camper. We'll put the boys out back. They can camp out in the camper. Well, more than likely, I'll be in the camper. Me and the boys bunk in the back room, and you'll be in the bed with Coastal. Or in 5 years, I'll be YouTube famous and have me a big mansion. Yeah. Yeah, them two together. Whoo! We'd be in trouble. Yep, we would have some trouble then. Where are we going, peoples? Like Bobby up ahead of me. Anyways, y'all, I am at the office. And I'll probably hit on in and end this here and go figure out what we're doing for class today. No, that was the paramedic, it looked like, and Stephen. That'd be the two teachers. Anyways, y'all, I'm going to end this, head on into the classroom and get ready for today. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you for riding along. Thank you for being here and supporting Coastal. Been a great talk today on health and wellness. So I think my channel's going to be more health and wellness coming up too here shortly. I might stop by the house this afternoon, pick up the tripod, go fishing on my channel, because I don't want to go fishing by myself without being live in case something was to happen. But anyways, I will talk to y'all later on. Y'all stay safe. Have a great day. Do something for yourself. Do something for somebody else. Until then, have a blessed day. And try to lead the backlashing up to me, as I always say. All right, y'all. Bye.